Gladkill, and I'm at the Bottom Lounge in beautiful Chicago, Illinois.
I'm Sugarpill. I'm also at the Bottom Lounge in beautiful Chicago, Illinois.
Some of my influences, I mean, it ranges from anything in electronic music, old rock bands, prog rock, metal, punk, everything.
My influences, they vary all over the place. Like, I don't know, I like to take a little bit of something from everywhere, so, you know.
I like to switch it up. I'm not one of the people that claims to have an all-original set. I like to concentrate more on the atmosphere and the ambience of the entire set rather than the song by song. Like, I produce stuff and it has a certain feel, but I can't be just playing that live, so I like to switch it up, put a little more up-tempo stuff.
I kind of just wing it a lot of the time. Like, I mean, I play most of the original stuff and try to mix in the, other tracks that I'm stoked on.
Something I was taught is that the difference between somebody who's just doing something as a hobby and an actual producing artist, whether it be paintings or whatever, is somebody that can take a piece of work and consider it done and know when it's finished and know when to let it out. And once I learned to let things go and not just stress and try to perfect everything, that's when I kind of realized I kind of transcended into the whole, producing, quantities. You actually have like a product at that point. So it's just, you just gotta know that you'll never attain perfection and just always just work and work and work and work. Every song is completely different. Every song I approach differently, whether it be like a little tune you get in your mind, or some stupid 60s ABBA song you want to steal a little hook out of, or you get like a really awesome drum beat, or you hear it a cappella. I mean, every song you just gotta approach differently. Sometimes I'll just get in the studio and just start making loops until something sounds good.
I had the same problem before where you just like write like loops and you're like, oh yeah, I just like keep adding stuff to it, or like doing a whole process where you have this like awesome 8-bar loop and you're like, yeah, now that you like go play it for somebody, they're like, wow, that's a lot really quick.
Like, the less you know, the more you'll do because you don't know any better, and the more awesome ideas you have, and the more you learn, you just kind of, it's important not to let yourself fall into a habit, fall into a pattern, and be like, well, I know this isn't right, and I know this isn't musically sound, because all those rules is just like, you can throw it out the window. It's a matter of what sounds good in the end.
Fortunately, I built like the iPad set like before that. Like, I have my Cuneo that does pretty much what my iPad does. So I kind of just like, I can switch back and forth between those two.
The iPad's way cooler looking though, because you've got the wireless feature.
Also, you can watch movies.
Yeah. Also, he's watching Netflix half the time he's up there. If you're gonna copy the mainstream and you're gonna do what's popular, you are destined to failure. The only thing, I mean, there's so many people doing the same thing you're doing, probably like 10 times better than you, and the only thing they can't do is do it exactly like you. So that one little thing that makes it unique to your sound that nobody else can replicate, feed off that, glorify that, embrace it, and push it to its fullest potential, because that's the only thing nobody else can do. And yeah, definitely don't quit, because then you can't get anywhere.
We both have like, upcoming releases for probably like fall at this point. People want it for free, and like the mix together, kind of like cut it up by the track is kind of what's coming immediately next for me.
Yeah, definitely a lot of free goodies, a lot of mixtapes from both of us, and then releases in the summer or fall. Definitely working on a ton of new material. I'm sure you are as well, and everything coming soon. Everything. Mixtapes, CDs, Broadway plays, autobiographic comedy pieces. It'll be good. Everything's in the works for 2013.
I'm gonna play all the super sexy shit. I don't know what y'all heard, but